Good morning, everybody. This is Kenneth Sanchez here with
Dylan Curtis.
This is Season 2, Episode 5 of the BHS Buzz, so let's get it started here with the weather.
Hello, everybody. I'm Zane Wood, and I'm going to be doing the weather for today. On February 16th, it's going to be 67 degrees with 14-mile-an-hour winds. And then in the nighttime, it's going to be a low of 38 with 15-mile-an-hour winds. On the 17th, it's going to be 66 with 22-mile-an-hour winds. And in the nighttime, it's going to be 29 with 15-mile-an-hour winds. And on the 18th, it's going to be 61 with winds of 18 miles an hour. And the low is going to be 31 with and then Friday, it's going to be a high of 53 and a low of 22 with 18-mile-an-hour winds. And that's everything. Bye.
Thank you, Zane. That's pretty tough, pre-6-7. Now we'll kick it off to BHS Sports.
Sports. So February 17th is senior night. Be out, be there, be square. Girls basketball has upcoming games on the 17th, and then they have a tournament on the 24th against Highland, and then a tournament. Same thing for boys against Highland on the 17th, and then a tournament on the 24th. Nothing for wrestling except maybe they're headed off to state. Yep, they're headed off to state, so buy a ticket if you want one. Oh, yes, state. Thank you for watching. Sending it back off to Kenneth and Dylan.
It's crazy to think that we're already finding our way to the end of the winter season, but now let's talk about something that has been making its way into schools all across the world. Of course, I'm talking about AI.
Al Iverson?
No.
Dude, he's coming to school?
Artificial intelligence.
Okay, I'm here with
Mr. Hornbaker.
And I just want to ask you a couple questions about like the usage of AI and stuff.
Okay.
So are you currently allowing AI in your classrooms?
Currently, I don't promote it. I know there's students that are using it. I try to make sure that they know any issues that they might not think of that could come along with using it. My focus with the groups that I'm a part of with the school district and the state right now is use of AI for teachers and figuring out all the issues we may have before strongly pushing it out to students.
Okay. And what potential benefits do you see with AI?
Benefits, I see benefits in the way I use it, where it's more of a corrective tool. All of my stuff's done, prepared, and I can either use it to help it create more ideas from the materials I have, or to correct any issues that I may have that I missed.
Okay, and what concerns do you have with like AI in school?
The biggest concern I have with AI is the loss of thinking for yourself, and the fact that the prompts that students consistently put in are just about getting the information quickly, and it takes away their thinking process, which as a result can harm them severely down the road.
Yeah. And do you have any guidelines? Like, what guidelines do you think the school should take with AI?
I truly, further I look into AI and what resources it uses and all of the things on the back end that are coming out of our natural resources and our electrical resources, I don't believe that ultimately AI has a place in school.
Okay, and what do you think about these questions being all AI generated?
Coming from the person who's doing this interview, I didn't expect much less.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, thank you. Hello, I'm starting with the students now, and I'm here with
Fernando Ramirez.
That's Fernando. And I'm just going to ask you some questions about AI. So, are you currently using AI?
Maybe.
And what benefits do you see with AI?
I have a 3.0 GPA.
3.0, that's it. And then what concerns do you have with AI?
Nothing. I'm blessed. I'm blessed with AI.
And what guidelines do you think the schools should like take with AI?
I think they should take it as like a resource, if anything.
Yeah, and what do you think about these questions being all AI generated?
They're not. They're humanized.
Oh, if you say so. Hello, I'm here with,
Arlo Metzger.
and word on the street, you use AI a whole bunch. Is that true?
Yes, I use AI actually every day.
Really?
Yeah.
On what?
Icebreakers, personal questions, opinions, you know. It's really hard to form them.
Yeah.
I just can't really live without it at this point.
And like, what benefits do you see with AI?
I don't have to do anything. I just get to sit down, be chopped, you know, don't have to do anything pretty much. I let the computer think for me.
Yeah, and what are some disadvantages with AI?
I don't see any.
Really? And what do you think like the schools should do to like restrict the usage of AI?
I don't think they should,
Why?
because then I won't be able to cheat anymore.
Okay. And what do you think about these questions being all AI generated?
No! You're kidding.
No, I'm serious. These were all AI generated questions. Hello, I'm here with
Harl.
and I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about AI and stuff like that. So, are you currently allowing AI in your classes?
I don't have a policy, so technically, I mean, if a kid's using it, probably I don't know, and I'm not aware of it. I don't really have a lot of assignments in my classes necessarily where they would even really need to use AI. But also, I do teach middle school, so they probably couldn't spell AI.
Yeah, I didn't know how to spell AI.
Yeah.
So, and what potential benefits do you see with AI in school?
I think just offering flexibility and different options for being able to research. I'm old, so back in the day we had to just go to the library and read encyclopedias and stuff. And I know now you have the internet, but I think this is just another level where it allows you to, like in DOS class, where you can have that chat with the person, and you just kind of set who you're wanting to talk to, and that chatbot would essentially answer like it was that person. So you're able to essentially interview someone who may probably no longer here, but get more one-on-one and specific answers instead of just trying to comb through pages and pages of internet results.
And what concerns do you have with AI in school?
I think it's just people using it to do the work for them versus helping them with the assignment. You know, my phrase that I've come to use for a lot of this stuff is training wheels, that the AI can be the training wheels for you, but you still have to pedal the bike. You don't want it to just do the entire assignment for you because you're not learning anything from it that you're going to need later on in life. You can have it help you though, like getting you the information, answering, you know, in the chatbot example, it answers like that person. It can give you that information, you still have to put it all together.
And what guidelines do you think schools should have with the usage of AI?
I think it just starts with kind of training on what AI is, because a lot of people have different assumptions on what it is. So I think getting a solid idea and knowing what we're doing, and then starting from that and then going off training on how to best use it in our school to assist students and allow them to use it for its strengths, and then not having it do the work for them though.
Okay, thank you. Hello, I'm here with,
Mr. Mahler.
and I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about AI. And are you currently using AI in your job?
Yes, I use AI currently to help craft emails, letters of recommendation, and then just other things that go out to the community or parents in various types of communications.
Okay, and what potential benefits do you see with AI in schools?
I've always liked the term, work smarter, not harder, and I think it's a great tool if it's used correctly to help kids get some things done quicker and just to help everyday life in jobs and in school.
And what concerns do you have with AI in school?
Just the way if it's not used properly, if you're using AI to cause harm or anything to anybody with making false rumors or some bad images and things like that. It could just be very detrimental to people if it's used incorrectly.
Yeah, and what guidelines do you think schools should take regarding AI?
I think just if students were trained properly using AI, that it would be a wonderful tool that they'd be able to use for a lifetime, because the world's changing, and that's what we're moving into right now. Is it's not like in the past where I had just stuff on projectors and overhead. So we have to either embrace it or just still be behind.
And what do you think about all these questions being AI generated?
I think it's good because it helped you guys out, and it probably got your interview prepped done in about 20 seconds as opposed to 20 minutes, so it saves some time.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Hello, I'm here with?
Juan Nunez.
And I'm going to just ask you a couple questions about AI. So, are you currently using AI in your classes?
I wasn't, but now Miss Warner's gone, so now I have to use it on every assignment.
And what benefits do you see with AI?
My grades are starting to improve and overall better.
And what concerns do you have with AI?
It's getting too realistic.
What do you mean by that?
Like if I give it a prompt, it could make the prompt better.
Okay, and what guidelines do you think schools should prevent using AI?
The prompts they could put in it.
What? Okay. What do you think these questions being all AI generated?
It's great. Saves you a bunch of time, and yeah.
Okay, thank you. Get out of here.
Yeah, it's great to hear from our faculty and students on how they think about AI.
That was a great episode of BHS Buzz. See y'all next week.